We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He'll get this out to the left flat. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll go for it. Love. That is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down. The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
second down, Lawrence. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Jacksonville. A handoff as they try to run it here. Finding room to the 20. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
He is in. Touchdown, Jaguars. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time. And he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And that is incomplete.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 4th down, Love. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
A 2nd down throw for Love. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On play action, Love. That's called in on the left by Nakua. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike, when you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like...
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. From the gun, it's Love. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's first and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Rams. The extra point is good. And the Rams will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, Lion.
The drive will start on the ground. They face second down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Jupiter.
Now a give up the middle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Right back to him on first down. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll get this out wide, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest.
And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They send the tight end in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A gain of 16, good enough for a 1st down. One of the tight ends in motion right. Love to throw on 1st and 10. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 2nd down, Love. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Here's 3rd and 2. Love to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Here's Love to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. Back to throw is Love. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. Now, the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Quick throw here is complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. On 1st and 10, here's Love. His throw left side is complete. And he will have a first down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30. Here's Love. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Point after try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Rams have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. To throw is Lawrence. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Tight end on the move left. Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down. Once again, they keep it on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So we're at halftime, and it's the visitors, the Rams, taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando. Check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in our studios with the EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The third quarter begins with a run. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Up the middle they go. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
They'll stay on the ground. And just a short pickup there to about the 44. Look him up on a second down and 8. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Now, for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Rams have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Now Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That's Greg Newsome in to make the stop. On second down, they'll run. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. 17 yards, the gain there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
They try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8. Third down, 3 to go. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5.
The Rams take over at 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. We'll go play action with Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Hey, kill!
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Jaguars have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Hardy now with the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. Fourth quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
The motion man is Nakua. A second down throw for Love. He's got it! And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll send a tight end in motion. A run on first and goal. And he'll be stopped at about the 2. A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
I tip typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on third down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a third time and take their chances?
Big play coming up here. Tie game, third and a couple. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he'll be taken down. For the moment, it is a big loss, but we do have a penalty to check here. Tie game, fourth quarter. Who wants it more? Third and a yard. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the gun, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. The tight end going in motion to the left. On first down, it's Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. They'll turn and hand this one off. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Los Angeles. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. A run now on 2nd down. Big play. 3rd and 2. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the first down. Up past the 40-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Jacksonville. They'll drop to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
2nd down, Lawrence. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Lawrence. And he's in. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Jaguars will cut the deficit to 7. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Here's a run going left. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. The Jaguars have it.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't.
No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay, and I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.